Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of the Guardian Book Company in beautiful downtown Ottawa Lake, Michigan. We're going to move inside, show you some of the product that we have, maybe go over a couple ideas of how we package things, and Mark, and then we can kind of build on that. Along that wall, there's about 200 cases of books that are in the same category as the famous Americans that we looked at in the other room back there. Pretty good sellers at a low price. This over here is a section pretty much classics and foreign language. We've got German, Spanish, French, several kinds of German language. Bilingual, meaning if kids are going to learn it. We've got little inexpensive books down here for we sell them for about $5 for $1. Those are things English on one side, Spanish on the other. Then we get into regular English for high schools. Recommended reading. Remember in high school you probably read Grapes of Wrath, To Kill a Mockingbird. We sell a whole lot of those paperback and hardcover. Even though ebooks are our competition right now, we still do pretty well with those, especially in the library, but also sets of 50, like a classroom set. $24.95, $34.95. We buy them so we can sell them to our customers, schools or whatever, for about a third of that. Paperback for this price is $7.99. We sell it to anybody, other companies, dealers, whatever, for $1. Yeah, David Baldacci's always been a good seller for us. James Patterson, of course, top seller. Clive Cussler, Brad Thor, and so on. This would be kids reading and writing down here. There was a big deal a few years ago about schools not teaching cursive writing. We have cursive writing if schools want it, and that pendulum is swinging back instead of just the old bold type. Cursive writing is back with us. This is just a display area. Teachers, parents can come in, browse around, spend a half a day here, picking the sale stuff. Put these back over here. When we get a chance to buy quantities from publishers, we do. There's a couple thousand of these around here. And for the poker player, here's over 3,000. Best hand I ever played by the top poker players in the world. We sell these to dealers, to anybody, for about 22 cents a piece. You probably know of this company, Fisher Price. Fisher Price did and still does make a lot of nice toys. They got into the children's publishing business about 5-6 years ago, maybe more than that. And this little book which should sell for $2.95, $3.95, they had a price tag of $7.95 on it. Way too high. That's why we could buy this at a closeout price of under $1 a piece, way under $1. But homeschoolers like this, preschool, and there's time, there's a lot of different things. Here's one I like. This is the whole series, Fast Ideas for Busy Teachers. We have a good quantity of those. Okay. Just things for preschool up through junior high, teacher materials. Over here, some antiques, old time life books. People like to come in and go through these because I think that they're going to be valuable sometime, and they well could be. Jump over here to some sports for kids. Hang gliding. We got about 400 of these. More sports, racing, hot air balloon. You don't see that every day, but it's quite an item. Ballooning, pretty good quantities of those. Roller hockey, extreme wakeboarding. Any baseball fan would certainly remember Ernie Banks, first baseman for the old Chicago Cubs. And the military PT boats, the Golden Knights, pilots. United States Air Force. Special services, special forces. Kind of a popular thing right now because the country is in kind of a military thinking situation. Most defining moments of the Civil War era. Ta-da! Animals. Cows. Kids. This is about second, third grade reading level. And in Fisherman Secret System. Horses, any kind of animal you can think of would be in the next 15 feet here. Okay, junior high and high school. Hardcovers, we sell hardcovers, paperbacks. This is for mom, dad, and grandma, this type of novel. We don't get into real heavy, sexy stuff, but this is just good reading for people who are staying at home a lot. Okay, light romance, folks, in here. New. Bought them from the publisher. Close out. A good price on them. Reader's Digest. There's 5, 6, or 7 titles in each book. This one, there's 4. Full copy in here. Here's something that a little unknown publisher put together for kids. I'm going too fast. For kids, 5 to 6, 7, 8, something like that. Adventure, Living Your Dream. These are kids that in high school were got interested in music. They ended up making a living at it. Alaska Dog Team. Sports. Here's a company that they knew that not every kid plays sports, so they put some adventure in chess and checkers. And then this young man went on to make a name for himself in New York, teaching various things like that. This looks like it's probably skiing, football. There's probably 50 different titles in this series. Da-da-da-da. Okay, self-help. This is just a random selection. How to take care of yourself, how to take care of your kids, classics, so on and so on. How to plant gardens, which is a good time for the year right now. Some of these we have a lot of and some not so many. I'll be breaking that down for you, Mark. $13.95, and we sell them for $4 or $5. Mysteries, novels, sports stories, adventure, travel. We also get some things that I think are interesting. Now, here's a book. You can tell by the cover and just looking at it, this was not printed or published 2 weeks ago. It's an old timer. But parents like this. They don't see anything that talks about drugs, cigarette smoking, anything. Good, clean stuff, even though that's not today's clothing exactly. These we sell about 18 cents a piece, and there's 10 different titles. Ready for me? I'm going to reach right across here. This is a gentleman in Boston, big Boston Red Sox fan, and the year that they won the pennant, which was some time ago, publisher overran these things by a lot, and I ended up getting about 1,100 of them at a good price. Over here, this is a section, children's books for schools, elementary. We've got quantities of these, and those are pretty big sellers for us. Also, Mark, we're going to work our way back to the section that I talked to you about, and this would be one publisher. Look at that. Good size print for kids, 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade. Good subject area, secrets, and so on. And this is a publisher that had some problems a few years ago, and we bought a lot of inventory, like a ton. 350,000 books of this type. When we get into the warehouse, Mark, I'll be showing you that. Oh, this is easy things for preschool, first, second, third grade can be packaged. 5 together or 10 together. These are all biographies, famous Americans we call them. Clara Barton, Daniel Boone, George Washington Carver, Davy Crockett, Edison. These can be sold individually at the price that we sell them to you for. You could probably sell them for 3 for $1. But I like to put them about 50, 56 to a set, and then you got something. You can sell them for $19.95, something like that. And sometimes we get enough from other publishers that we can throw in George Washington, other famous Americans, Robert E. Lee, Betsy Ross, good old Sacagawea. Okay, Mark, I also want to show you some other things that we do. Whenever we can, we like to buy puzzles. Those are good for kids preschool up to about the 4th, 5th grade. That's an art section over there, but these are pretty good items. We bought them so that we could sell them to the trade for $5 a piece. These things we sell 3 for $1. And crayons, 25 cents a pack.
Okay.
Yeah. This is where we started. Foreign language and extra reading. We like to have people just come in. Ladies and men can come in and browse. They're not expected to buy anything, but they surely do. And they buy gifts, give their friends and so on. And this building has been here 30 years. I've been in it 30 years. And another building down the street for about 20. It's a lot of fun. I would recommend anybody get in the book business, but not right here in this town. Because one bookstore here is enough.